everybody, we back with another mukbang.
Seafood mukbang by Mr. Boyle. Except for this, I made this.
She did
it's
thing.
Shrimp and lobster. But I'm Neshia. That's Dre. And in the midst of our seafood boil mukbang, whatever you want to call it, this is gonna be my 1 month post-op Q&A video.
She got the booty.
I guess.
She got the booty. Oh, and yeah, just letting y'all know, she's not really that much taller than me. She really sits like right there. Maybe it's true.
I'm sitting on a booty pillow, guys, so that I don't put pressure on my butt. What?
You talking?
But you're making me forget. So while we're eating, I'm gonna talk about the questions that you guys sent me, and then Dre is gonna actually give the point of view from a caretaker's point of view because I've been putting him through just a little bit.
As long as you know.
But in the bags we got snow crabs, sausage, potato, and corn. And I should have got extra. But I only got Dre extra. But I probably wouldn't eat it all, to be honest.
She ain't. I don't even know why she's always talking about, I want more, but then only eat like 3 bites.
Oh, babe, put the table closer so I can't scoot up. Okay, that works. Take it.
So Heavenly Father, please bless this food we're about to receive. Bless the hands who prepared it. Thank you for the money you had to buy it. And bless these viewers that are watching. And hope that they enjoy this video. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I told you I pray for y'all. Y'all think I'd be joking.
And they made freshly juice squeezed lemonade.
Freshly.
Again.
And it's good. I made a bigger picture this time, so it's not just 1 cup. She has her own cup. I got my own cup, and there's a gallon still in the refrigerator. Your boy did his thing with that. You know, because that's the only thing I can do is make lemonade.
Yeah, you gonna learn how to cook one day, babe.
Nah, if I got you.
Okay. So because you got me, you just not gonna cook.
I mean, I did tacos for you that one time.
That's the only thing you wanna make is tacos and
beefaroni. Maybe some burgers.
Did I get this spicier?
I don't know.
You
ordered it.
I think this is medium instead of mild.
Oh, so medium is hotter than mild. I never understood that. Like medium and mild is like, isn't that like the same thing?
No, it's not. Medium.
Why?
Is medium is
they're both
in the middle
in between.
Of hot and mild.
All right.
So I know not to send him to the stove.
You doing it already?
By himself. You said what?
You doing it already, babe. You ain't go to the store, blah, blah, blah.
I'm talking about to get this.
Oh, seafood?
Yes.
I ain't broke on seafood like you did. But ask the question. Or do the thingy thing you just...
Dang it, I should have unlocked my phone first.
Man, would have been smart. But...
Shut up.
We now the whole rocket scientist.
I'm struggling, y'all. Hold on.
We're going to edit this part out.
No, I'm not. Ain't gonna be doing all that. All right, the first question was, how did you decide who your doctor was going to be? And were there any factors in other doctors that made you not choose them? Okay, so like I said, it's been 3 years since I've been researching for the surgery. So I did a lot of research as far as like Instagram. I bought a lot of surgery places on Instagram. And then from Instagram, I followed the doctor's work. So if I liked his work, I wrote his name down. So I'd say I had like 7 doctors by that point. And then I went to realself.com. And Real Self is like it's almost like a Wikipedia for surgeries. It's good. It's almost like a Wikipedia for surgery. So I took those names and searched them on that website. And then that's really where all the research comes from. You check reviews, you do YouTube. Yeah, I mean, Dr. Alvarez, I was going to choose him. because I like his work, but he has a death under his belt. So that stirred me from him. Dr. Dobach was one of my doctors that I wanted to go to. He's a transgender doctor too as well. But I was reading that he lets his assistant do some of his surgeries. And I didn't like that. Like, if I'm paying for you to do it, I want you to do my surgery. So I didn't choose him. And that's pretty much it. You just gotta do your research. You literally type in their names and all of their stuff will pop up. I think that's all I did. And then I asked Dre too. I was like, hey babe, do you like his results? And he was like, no, I don't like it. Or yeah, I like it. So I mean, you can get other people's point of view too from like the pictures they post. So my first one, well, my two biggest ones was Instagram, realself.com, well, 3, and YouTube. That was my top most. That was my top search engine. The next question was, what would you compare the pain to? Listen, y'all. Your girl was in pain. Babe. Your girl was in pain. I was struggling.
Hold up.
What?
You ain't doing it justice.
Doing what justice?
Because you explained it like it was painful. But, you know, I do it again. Bump that. She was hurting. Like crying and like begging them to stop massaging, and it was horrible. And I wasn't even there. She called me because I had to work. Y'all knew that. And she called me while I was at the gym, and I was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Yo." And all right, so Peach. Fellas, ladies, whichever, it doesn't even matter. What would you do if you are on the phone with your significant other and they are crying because they're in pain? And what?
Yeah, what to do?
What can you do? What do you say? I'll wait. Put it in the comments. I'll wait.
He didn't know what to say, and I honestly didn't want him to say anything because I was kind of trying to concentrate. I just needed his presence somewhere, somehow. It wasn't working though. I had to tell that lady to stop touching me. I literally like wasted $65 because I only got half of a massage.
You didn't tell me all that. I was saying, you know that ain't wasting money here.
I couldn't do it. I could not do it. But I would say it's probably about of childbirth. Honestly, to me, that's how it felt. I would rather give a baby, have another pregnancy, than to do that.
But she can't really say that because the only baby she had was on pain meds.
Exactly.
But she went through that massage without any pain meds.
But I went through the contractions and stuff. Those was painful. Okay. So I would say the contractions of childbirth, I rather would do that instead of that but it does last for only like 3 days. So it really just depends on your pain tolerance. But I thought I had a high pain tolerance, but I guess I don't. You wake up shivering. You wake up. Sorry, babe. You wake up laying on your back with a faja on. And
what's a faja?
A faja is an undergarment. It looks like a girdle that old people wear. And then it has like mesh on the butt part so that your butt can breathe. And then it has like a little cutout between your legs so that you can pee and stuff.
Man, ain't got no flap so you can poop. So now you gotta take the whole thing off so you can take a
Well, schedule it.
Yeah, I'm just scheduling my poop appointment.
Yeah, you gotta schedule it when it's
Dr. Toilet.
Schedule it when it's off.
Excuse me, Dr. Toilet. Do you have any openings today? Is that what?
Inability stuff.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, you feel better in your faja. So, because after the surgery, you're all like loose and you feel like jello. Whenever I was out of my five, the first 2 weeks, I almost fainted. Like, I almost fainted probably like 6 times.
She almost passed out in the shower.
In the shower. I don't know.
Scared the mess out of me.
I don't know why. I scared him of everything, y'all. This whole thing was scary for him. But yeah, I think that's the pain tolerance level. I haven't broke any bones, so I can't compare it to that.
I thought you broke a wrist.
I fractured my wrist. I didn't break it.
Okay.
But even that, I was able to deal with that. But I don't know, because you do have pain meds, and like I said, it only lasts for like 3 days. The massages is what gets you. The pain, the surgery from the pain, I think you can withstand a little bit better. The oxycodons they gave me, I didn't use. I just used extra strength Tylenol. Four of them, so I guess, what's that, 2,000 mg. I'm not a doctor, so I would check with your doctor before you take any dosage.
Please, before listening to this one.
But yeah, I took 4 of those. And then...
Drug addict.
Oh, well. And then, yeah, the massages. The massages is what really gets you, because when you first there for the first week, you have to get manual lymphatic massages. And that's when they reopen the incisions that the doctor had made to do the liposuction or the fat transfer. And they pushing the fluid out of that incision.
I don't know who that nurse was, or whoever was giving you that lymphatic massage when he had called me and was crying and everything. But I feel like she tried to open up an old wound.
I do too. Look, when she tried to open up the wounds,
that bad,
it was like, she was killing me. I felt like I was getting surgery while up. But she was so nice. I don't know.
She was so nice.
She was nice. She was gentle. Whenever I told her to stop, babe.
Besides
that, she was gentle.
If you heard what I heard, you would have thought everything but gentle.
She was like, whenever I told her to stop, I needed her to stop. She stopped. She tried to make me as comfortable as possible, but you're in pain, so there's only but so much she can do. So she wasn't just like, girl, lay down and take this pain.
I would have. Am I alright?
She wasn't doing all that. So yeah, she was nice. But it was still painful, so.
Lay down, take this pain.
But there's 2 type of, if you get a, there's some doctors that leave a tube in you when you get the type of surgery I got. And that's to collect the blood so that you don't have to get your incisions reopened. But that tube is from one side of your stomach to all the way across to the other side of your stomach. So when you go home, you have to pull that tube out. And I've seen people that couldn't even do that. They had to go all the way to the doctor, get an extra doctor bill to pull that thing out.
I wasn't doing that.
I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that. So that was another reason why I chose the doctor I chose, because he doesn't use that technique.
Nope. Babe, my doctor left the tube in. You think you can pull out? No. No.
You say that now, babe.
No.
You say that now, y'all, because I remember before the surgery, I was like, babe, if I had to use the bathroom and I couldn't wipe myself, would you do it? And
I wouldn't have had a choice.
He was like, nope. I wouldn't do it. I'll call a nurse or something, like he said. Something sarcastic. So the first time I actually was able to use the bathroom, his behind was down and willing to assist me.
Cause she was so pitiful.
I was, y'all.
She was so pitiful. So sad. This girl couldn't even get comfortable to go to sleep.
I couldn't. I was struggling because I think it's just different. When you have big breasts, laying on your stomach is not the beat. It's not at all.
And she ain't hip to the booty game yet. Alright, so
Says the man with the big booty.
I mean, hey.
You already ate a lobster tail?
If I got donk, I got donk. Is that what?
You ate a lobster tail?
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. But check this out. Whenever you sleep on your stomach, if you got a big butt, Everybody know if you got a big butt, male or female, if you're laying on your stomach and you kind of chesty, your chest stick out a little bit. In her case, way out there.
Babe, you do it.
You gotta put a pillow at your waist so that arc on your back won't be so low, won't be dipping down when you wake up. You won't be stiff in the lower back. So I told her to do that a while ago, actually, and she didn't do it. That was back when he was laying on the couch. And then I just recently told her to do it, and she did it, and she was like, "Oh, it does feel better."
Cause I didn't think you knew what you was talking about. I'm just saying. I'm just playing.
Right.
That's not why. I didn't do it because I just didn't do it. Honestly, I have no reason.
Hard-headed.
Maybe so.
Ain't no maybe so. You are.
Did you hire someone to take care of you? Okay.
It depends on how you look at it. Because she pays me in other ways other than money.
Babe. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why are you thinking that way? She cooks for me.
Okay.
You know. She makes sure I'm straight, you know.
I had...
She's a good woman.
1, 2, 3. I had 4 caretakers throughout my whole surgery thing. And the reason...
Will
and my brother, Trey.
Right.
And the only reason why is because, and I don't recommend this, guys, I planned and had my surgery within 2 months. I scheduled it in... Shut up. I scheduled it in September, planned and got everything ready in November, and had the surgery December 3rd. And it wasn't even the whole month of September. So I literally had 1 month to find a nurse, not a nurse, because I was never doing a nurse, find somebody to go with me to the surgery, which was supposed to be him, but his job didn't let him take off. Well, he couldn't take off for his job, or he would have lost his job, because he still was in probation period. My mom don't deal with blood, so she couldn't go. So I was really struggling to find a caretaker, and it was so stressful because at one point I thought I wasn't going to be able to get the surgery done because of it. But I have an amazing brother-in-law, Will. Shout out Will. He was actually the person that went with me for my surgery. He was there for the first 3 days, and I put him through it, literally. He had to, like, hold buckets for me to pee in because I couldn't walk to the bathroom. He had to clean up my throw up. He just had to do a lot, and I really appreciate him because if I didn't have him there, your girl would have been toe up.
Never mind.
I didn't want to do that because now we gotta throw the whole roll away.
We gotta use the whole thing though.
Okay. And then my sister Kiki, which is Will's girlfriend, my sister, she came down and she stayed for 2 days, and she helped me out. And then my play brother Trey, he came the last day and actually took me to the airport and made sure I was straight. And I appreciate all of them because they all played a big part. But for the most of your recovery, it was Dre.
Hi guys.
Do you want to tell them how?
Alright, so boom.
Dang, you couldn't wait.
Alright, so boom. Go and pick her up from the airport. Alright. Automatically, I'm like, okay, I gotta switch into a caretaker mode, like, real quick. Can't be all, like, hug my girl like I used to, and all this, that, and the third. Pick her up from the airport. She can't sit on her butt, so she's laying in the front seat. She had to lay the front seat all the way down, so she lay flat on the front seat. Anywhere we're going, that's how she is in the car. Every time. Every time.
But okay.
Then, but for the most part, while she was at the house, I really just had to do everything like she needed as far as like going to get her something or helping her get up or anything like that. And then on top of that, her son, JJ, had to come with us. He's 3, and he loves to hit on the butt. So we had to really stress to him, like, don't hit mommy, don't hit. I've gone ahead to the length of we don't hit girls at all. Like, stop hitting females, stop hitting mommy, stop hitting grandma, don't hit a cousin, don't hit a girl at school, all of that. So we had to cut that out. And surprisingly, for the whole 3 weeks we was together, he did really good. He didn't hit her. There was one slip up where he hit her with the toy on the side, but that wasn't too bad. And anytime that he would like came close to hitting her, I would grab him real quick and be like, "Don't you hit mommy? You hit mommy, daddy gonna hit you." And you know, he listens. And
he was he was a mini caretaker himself.
Yeah, he was. Like sometimes the night before, like we would be going to sleep, and I knew I had to go to work, and I worked 12-hour shifts. So I'm gone for most of the day, and if I have to work back-to-back days, then I'm pretty much like coming home, eating, and going straight to sleep. So, like the night before I go to work the next day, I would talk to JJ and be like, you gotta take care of mommy tomorrow, right? You're gonna be a big boy and be good, right?
I didn't know you did that.
Well, now you know. You gonna be a big boy and be good, right? And you say yes. And be like, okay, I'm counting on you. You gotta be a big boy. He's like, okay. And then go to sleep. Like, night, love you. Yeah, love you too.
I did not know that.
I don't know.
Okay. So, but he was really good, y'all.
But all in all, the thing that bothered me the most was that I wasn't able to cuddle with her, I wasn't able to touch her, wasn't able to do like anything. And I'm not even talking, sexual or anything. I'm just talking.
We're just an affectionate couple.
Yeah, we're really affectionate. But like, as far as like just standing up and holding her, caressing her, stuff like that, I couldn't do that because she was so tender and I didn't want to hurt her. Yeah, it was hard, Now we're just now getting back to like normal when it comes to that. I'm able to hold her a lot more, caress her a little tighter, and stuff like that.
Yeah, when I said this boy was scared to touch me, you would have thought I had a skin disease.
Nah, look, listen. When somebody gets a surgery like that, you don't want to do something and hug them too tight and like be like, oh shoot, I just shifted the booty, I just moved fat over, there's an indent of my handprint on your butt, and I don't know, can we shift it back? Wait, let me push it back. Oh no, nah man, down the other side, you got 2 dents. Nope, ain't about that.
The only time he really touched me was when he had to give me massages, that was it. And speaking of massages, I know that's one of the questions. I have not got a professional massage since I left Miami. Besides Dre, he's the only person that's been touching my body since I got the surgery. And
touch my body.
Honestly, I think we did a good enough job. I have no lumps. Whenever we do get the massage, the swelling goes down. And that's the whole goal, is for your fluid and swelling to go down. So after the massages, I do have to use the bathroom, which is good, and the swelling goes down. So I think we're doing a pretty good job. So that's why I haven't got a professional massage. But I will get one. I don't know when. But I will get one soon.
Better be a female too.
And if it's not?
I'm be right in there. I think I'm joking.
You don't want nobody touching my body? You don't want nobody touching my body?
How does that sound?
You gotta share it. I'm just playing.
Okay.
I'm playing, but I'm not playing with you.
No, too late. You already said it.
But I'm not playing.
Too late.
The next question is, when did you start saving?
That's a good question.
Did you go the credit option? So they do have credit options, care credit and all these other type of credits. I didn't use that. And I really didn't use a saving option either. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I I can't really give saving advice. I mean, you know what you can save. If you know you're getting lump sums of money and you want this surgery, then save. Because you only put down between 10% and 20% of the price of your surgery. So if your surgery is $3,500, you're only putting $350 now for your deposit. And the deposit saves your spot and your date and the price that you locked in on. So it's like a layaway fee. You pay all the way up to your surgery. So you have all of that time to pay it. So, I mean, you know your pockets. You just got to save. I really didn't, like I said, mine's happened so quick. So I didn't have time to save. I just did it. So.
She didn't care.
I did care. I just didn't care because it was like, bro, it's been 3 years. I'm getting surgery.
But even in the midst of it, like after the surgery was over, she came home and everything. She even said she should have waited.
Yeah, I did. I said I should have waited because that was a lot of money that I spent that I did not save for. Or, mind you, I got it done December 3rd. Christmas is coming up. And I did go Christmas shopping before, but, I mean, my baby is spoiled. And I get him everything.
You spoiled too?
I know. Shut up.
Not like that.
I try to get him everything that I can that he likes.
Quick side note. These incredible toothpicks.
Really good.
Just had to throw it out there.
Anyway, so even though I had went Christmas shopping for him, when I got back, I still went Christmas shopping again for him. I had to go Christmas shopping for Dre. So, the money just kept going and going. And I'm the type of person, when I spend a lot of money, I get sick. And I get buyer's remorse. So, I think I had got buyer's remorse with my surgery. What?
You just say what?
What?
Did you just say what?
What? What are you trying to say?
Like, you said you had buyer's remorse, and I made a face. It sounded like you said what? Like, why are you making that face?
I did.
Because you got buyer's remorse off of giving your surgery, and if you already knew that, then why? That's stuff I'm talking about. Like,
because I wanted the surgery. What do you mean? Why?
You couldn't postpone it just a little bit?
No, because, babe, what's happening next year? Exactly, my point. Then that mean the wedding would have to get pushed back. Everything in our timeline for next year would have been pushed back.
Not if you got it in January.
Babe, yes it would have, because that would have took money from the wedding. What are you talking about?
So the same money that you had, you couldn't have put it towards the surgery in January, just a month later.
Honestly, that wouldn't probably.
I'm just asking.
It would probably wouldn't last to January.
Why not? Because you spent it all on Christmas?
Probably.
Okay, we need to practice on saving.
I know how to save. I just like to spoil the people in my life. That's my problem. That's the problem. But, I mean, your girl's still eating, so. I didn't put myself that much in a debt, y'all. I didn't put myself in a debt at all. I'm not even going to speak that. It's just, once it's gone, it's gone. That's what it is. And he didn't even know how much the surgery was.
I still don't want to know. Well, she actually said it. But after knowing?
In total?
Nah.
I have to tell them. They asked the question. I'm gonna give y'all just a ballpark. I spent between $4,000 and $6,000 for this whole surgery. That's flying, eating, supplies, all of that stuff. So yeah.
The surgery cost $3,000. Expect to spend double.
Yeah, I mean, I say budget for double because you never know what can happen. Like, if your iron isn't a certain level, you have to get a cell saver. That's an extra $550, $500, depending on where you go. And if you don't get it, you don't get the surgery. So.
And then that's money wasted.
Yeah, because you don't get it back. You're not babe. We don't get it back at all. So just be prepared to spend a lot. Would I recommend my doctor to people? I would recommend my doctor to people, but
it felt like a butt was coming.
I definitely think that he should move to a different facility because Mia Aesthetics is ridiculous. But my doctor, he was nice. I went to dr.fasusi, if you guys didn't know. He's very nice. He's from Nigeria. For some reason, all of the girls flirt with him, like surgery dolls. I don't get it. He's not that attractive to me. He's a good-looking man, but he's not like the way they be putting it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. My leg falling asleep. So yeah, I would recommend. He gives a lot of natural. He's more of your natural type of doctor, and that's what I wanted to go for. I wanted my butt to match my thighs. I didn't want a big old shelf.
She didn't want
I didn't want anything. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna insert pictures and everything of the way I look and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I can do it now because I need to stand up real quick. My leg falling asleep.
Oh, y'all trying to see booty? Y'all want to see booty? Yeah, y'all ready for the booty? Man, let me tell y'all something.
Oh man. They went to sleep on me. I can't feel my knee. Oh, babe, stop.
Oh, you shouldn't be able to feel your knees. You've been on them ever since the second.
Babe, don't say that. You make it seem like I just be all. Y'all see how he do me? He think he's so funny. He think he is so funny. I'm like, let me show him some.
These are all jokey jokes. Don't nobody get all sensitive.
So this black thing I got on is a faja. So babe, go over, give him a shot. I'm just fine. This is the way it looks from the front, and then that egg ain't turned.
I don't know me.
And can you guys see? That's the way it looks from the side. And back.
She got badonkadonk.
You guys probably can't see, but I still insert
They can
pictures.
see. They can see.
Okay, babe. You say
Some
y'all-
of you guys probably can't see. They see the big.
I hate you.
Y'all remember that when somebody with a big butt about to sit down in class?
I don't remember that. Oh, so that my shirt up. It's
Trying to show your other goodies too.
Nope.
Oh.
I am too. But what was the other question I asked? What was the question I was on?
You on finance?
Know your own pockets. Really.
Oh, and then you started talking about the doctor.
And I would recommend my doctor if he moves to a different facility. Well, I think for his career, he should move to a different facility. But you gotta eat that food. All of
what?
it. Eat all of it. What is that?
Excuse me?
Eat it. Please.
I'm not about to force feed myself. I ain't get sick.
Okay, so doctors actually, the question is, how do you explain what exactly you wanted? And did you show the doctor photos or something? So doctors actually recommend you bring in a dream board, which is basically cutouts from different people, pictures that you want your butt to look like, your waist to look like, your hips to look like, your whole silhouette, all of that stuff. So they actually recommend that. For me, I just told him I wanted to look natural, and I didn't care about having a snatched waist. Like, I'm already busty, so I didn't want for, like, when I stand on to the side, I didn't want it to be, like, busty and then go straight into, like, a flat stomach, if that makes sense. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
I didn't want it to look too caved in. Like, I still wanted to flow naturally. So I didn't care about a snatched waist. So I just told him to, whatever he does to make sure my hips project more. Like, I got a little bit added in my hips, just a little, because I already had hips. So I just told him I wanted to project my hips more, and I wanted butt projection. And I wanted an upside down heart shape. So that means that your cheeks are like a heart, the top of a heart, basically. I mean, you can Google it. They have so many different shapes. They have pear shape, upside down heart, and all these other ones. I don't remember. But I know I did tell him I didn't want a shelf booty. That I told him because I don't like the way those look. I can't get with it.
And I want to say, for those females or males that want to get this surgery and your butt doesn't come out the way you want it to within like a week or whatever, give yourself time.
Yeah,
like give it time because your body just went through a drastic change. You went through crazy surgery. And give it a little time. Give it like a month, 2, 3. Wait.
How can you
be patient?
Look different than
mine? How yours look gunky?
That's what I said. Mine look different. Mine was thicker than yours.
But yeah, give yourself time. You gotta go through like your body has to cope with the change, and you gotta go through phases. Your butt's gonna get hard at first. Her butt got really hard, almost like a brick. It jiggles a little bit now.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's starting to get like a little softer and everything. And then I think she still has to go through a fluff phase where her butt gets completely soft. And I think that's not until like 4 months.
They say 3 or 4 months, but I've heard some girls say they was happening sooner. So I guess it just goes with the body.
Yeah, and then after a certain amount of time. After a certain amount of time, then if you want to get, your second, what's it called?
Round 2.
Yeah, your round 2. Go get your round 2. But once again, know your finances. You ain't getting no round 2. You ain't getting nothing. Nothing.
Dang, daddy. Shoot. You say like.
Y'all heard it.
They stop it. You play too much. First of all, you already know I'm gonna get another surgery.
Well, I was talking about for your butt.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'll just do what I gotta do in the gym. So with the surgery, you're only able to take out 4 liters of fat. And they go by this BMI guidelines so that your height, they do something with your height and your weight, and you can't be over 34 BMI. I was at 34 BMI, and I regret it a little bit, but I don't, and I'm gonna explain why. Like I said, I didn't want to snatch waist, so I'm happy with that. But since I was at the max of the BMI, he couldn't contour my body really because he had to stop at 4 liters of fat. So the higher your BMI is, the less fat is gonna look like that he took out, because you're still gonna have fat left over because you have more than what he can take out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, like for me, since I was at my max, he had already explained to me that part before I even went to this went and laid on the table. He marked me up and he said, "You have a lot of fat in different areas. Where are the areas you want me to focus on?" And I told him what I wanted, and with me telling him what I wanted, he decided where to focus on. So he really just focused on my stomach and my love handles and my lower back. So my upper back is still a little, I don't want to say fat because it's not fat. It's just not as flat as everything else is going to be. But it's not like awkward. It's not like I got a fat upper back and then a skinny lower back. It's not that noticeable, as I pointed out to you. So be in mind for that. If you can lose weight before your surgery, I recommend losing weight before the surgery.
I'm not going to tell you if you need to based off your BMI.
Well, if you're 34 BMI, you're okay. You don't have to lose weight. It just depends on what kind of results you want.
Well, how do you know you're supposed to be at that certain weight that you...
They go by your weight and your height. They do something with it.
I know, but you told me that you had to lose a certain amount.
To get on my BMI, because I was over my BMI.
So they told you what weight you had to be.
To get the surgery, not where I wanted to be for my results.
Right. So so I feel like that would be the most important part when it comes to that. Like, if they tell you have to be a certain weight, if you know you want the surgery, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Like,
because I had
what you gotta do.
I had 1 month to lose 10 pounds.
Which isn't. That's like.
It wasn't
average.
as hard as I thought it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did it. So before surgery, I was 198. And then the day of surgery, I lost more than 10 pounds. I was 187, which is where I had to be for the surgery. So I made it just in time, literally.
Why? Because she did what she had to do.
But if I was 130, I would have had different results.
What do you mean?
If I would have probably lost like another 10 pounds, I wouldn't have to wear, like, my back wouldn't be, the upper part of my back wouldn't be as the way it is now. Because I don't want to say chubby because it's not chubby.
She looked fat. She looked fine to me. I don't know what she was talking about. I don't know what she was saying.
I'm just letting them know if they want to be, if you want to be snatched, get the lowest BMI possible. You get your BMI as low as possible. That's basically what I'm saying. Or because you're going to be upset and you're going to go for a round 2. Pretty much. And a round 2 is cheaper. Babe.
Why are you telling me?
I
don't know why she's telling me around 2 is cheap. That was for y'all. That one for me. I don't know why she said that.
Do I think the surgery is worth it? For the price I paid, yeah. Now, would I pay $12,000 for this? No.
The real question is, would you do it all over again?
I don't think so. I would need some stronger pain medicine and a better massage technique because that ain't gonna work. But I do think it was worth it. I did get a confidence boost with the new body.
Most definitely.
Because since I had Jay, my body just, and then I was depressed because I was in a bad relationship, so I gained weight from that. And then I had got on Depo, so it was just too much. So yeah, to me it was worth it for my body. When can you sit down? They say you can sit down at 3 weeks. So for my birthday, I did sit down. Just for a little bit. But I'm definitely going to wait until I'm 6 weeks. 6 weeks to actually sit. So right now, I only sit like when we go out to eat and stuff like that.
Smart.
When can you have sex? They say 2 weeks. Be careful. We did not do that. We waited longer. I say, shoot, that's a conversation you need to have with your spouse. If you can wait, I say wait. Definitely research so that you don't mess up your results. Yeah.
Well, my opinion on that, just like she said, be careful. I would say wait about 4 weeks. Still be careful. You know, just so you don't mess anything up.
Why is this so much better than mine?
Oh, they're not bad. Force feeding. But yeah, just be careful. You definitely, I would definitely say don't do the same thing that you used to. Fellas, don't treat her, or females don't treat him like you was treating him before the surgery and everything. Just be careful.
Next question is, would I recommend the surgery? If you care about having a butt and hips, I recommend the surgery. But if you just want a smaller waist, even though they're about the same price, yeah, you can work out like him. But if you don't want to do all that, like I didn't want to do all that, I say just get lipo. So it's about the same price, so you could just go ahead and do it all. Just tell them that you want a minimum, like the most natural butt you can get, because it's the same price really. It's probably like $500 cheaper. Like I said, before the surgery, when I got the surgery, I was 187. I'm still 187 now. They asked how many cc's did you get? I got 1,500 in each butt, cheek. And that's pretty much it. That's all the questions I had got. I think I answered everything. You can work out after 6 weeks. You can return to work. If you have a sit-down job, I think you can return to work at 2 weeks. But mind you, I'm telling you guys all of this from me. Check in with your doctor before you do all of this stuff.
Please.
Because I'm not a doctor.
If you get the surgery and then go sit down after 2 weeks or whatever, and something happens, you go to your doctor and be like, well, Neshia off of Dre.neshia on YouTube, said it.
That ain't gonna work.
They ain't gonna fly. Talk to your doctor, because everybody's different. So,
because like overseas,
please.
they tell you to sit on your butt, and over here they tell you not to. So everybody's different. You gotta wear your compression. I wear my faja 23 hours out of the day, I say, which is what you're supposed to do. Right now I'm in stage 2, so I have more compression. And I'm like waist training here and there too. I think that's it, babe. Did I forget anything?
I don't think so. Well, she goes back to school and work and everything starting on the 7th, so she'll be driving herself and all that, which scares me a little bit.
It scares me too, y'all.
But maybe that's something we should have done while I was off,
We should have did a test drive.
Yeah.
We could still do it, Mom. Go get ice cream.
Want to go get ice cream?
Probably so. I don't know yet. I'll let you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions, you can send them to me. I'll
put them in the comments down.
I'm more than welcome to actually share. You guys will see my before and after in my surgery vlog. My baby just walked in, so we're gonna close this out. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share, show everybody. Guys, be careful because the surgery is serious. Make sure you have a support team, and thanks for watching.